Actually one regulation. I am not a complete libertarian. I'm not an anarchist. I don't believe human civilization is advanced enough to live in a world with no rules. I don't think our civilization is that advanced yet. So if we want to live, we probably will need some rules to work well, and those rules are regulations. And also, I think crypto adoption right now is probably around 5% globally, population-wise. Those 5% are early adopters. The rest of the 95% or the 90-something percent, most of the users probably will feel safer using a cryptocurrency exchange that's licensed, that have a local office, et cetera.
Optimistically, how long do you think it will take to go from 5% today to 100% adoption, where people around the world are using crypto with as much comfort and ease as they use cash or credit cards or more and more these days mobile payments?
I think it will take a couple of decades, to be honest, to reach 90-something percent. I think the adoption curve is always slow at the beginning, and in the middle you'll pick up, and then the last few part of the generation, like my parents' generation, probably will be harder for them to adopt. So it would again, and also I think a lot of the applications today are not done really well. So the applications need to improve. So I think that would take at least 1 to 2 decades. Actually, there's a very simple difference. I got to be careful saying this. The dumb regulations are typically regulators who have a single metric, which is to reduce risk. That's great. The best way to reduce risk is not to do is shut down everything. A smarter metric, or a secondary smart metric would be what about economic growth metric? So you should reduce risk and while promoting economic growth and innovation. When the smarter innovators have 2 matrices they need to measure on. So if people have that kind of mindset, they typically will be very pro-business, pro-innovation.
Generally higher. Today's a bad day, in other words.
Today's a slow day. So a couple of days ago, I think we hit $170 billion transacted in a single day.
What was that 2 years ago?
2 years ago, 2 years ago, I think we were very lucky to get $10 billion, 10 to 30 billion. 4 years ago, we were very lucky to get like 300 million billion. So the industry has grown really, really rapidly.
Your fees are low by industry standards.
Yeah.
Why?
We are already profitable, so we can actually charge even lower fees. We're actually thinking about that right now. So we are an organization. I do not believe in maximizing profits. I also do not believe in maximizing shareholder value in the short term. So I believe in growing the industry, providing the best value for our users, and then we'll grow. And long term, we actually maximize the shareholder value.
That sounds to me a lot like Jeff Bezos.
I don't know him personally, but I would love to be as successful as he is in the future.